Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this Tuscan butter salmon recipe. Right now I am seasoning the salmon with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So I don't care what anybody says, I think salmon is a top tier fish. And this Tuscan butter salmon recipe really makes the best use of a fresh fillet of salmon. So I'm going to season the front and the back side of the salmon, and then I'm going to set it to the side. So I know what you're probably thinking. What makes a recipe Tuscan? So Tuscan actually means to be from Tuscany, which is a region in central Italy. And Tuscan cooking is actually an incredibly uncomplicated style of cooking. It involves easy to find ingredients and pretty straightforward cooking methods. The simplicity of the dishes comes from a history in that area of Italy of poverty. That's why many of the dishes you'll find will use simple seasonal ingredients to create delicious rustic dishes. However, the one thing about Tuscan cooking that I want to point out is that fresh ingredients is a must because the ingredients are speaking all the words in these recipes. So now that I explained to you what a Tuscan style recipe is this a traditional Italian recipe? Truly speaking, no, it's not. Traditional Italian cooking would never include fish and cheese, which is going to be a part of the sauce later. This recipe is an Italian-American recipe because it was most likely invented by an Italian living in America for generations. Nonetheless of its roots, this Tuscan butter salmon recipe is delicious. So once the salmon is cooked, I just take it off the stove, and now I'm adding some butter to the pan, and I'm going to let that melt before I go ahead and with my other ingredients in a few minutes. So the first thing I'm going to throw into the pot is my onion. I'm going to swirl that around before I go ahead in with my tomatoes. And then I'm going to pull out the best gadget known to man. It's been saving years off my life. This garlic crusher mincer. Oh my god, incredible. If you don't have one, go buy one. Now I'm going to just let this cook and get really soft and translucent before I move on to the next step. You can probably see here that I'm kind of crushing my tomatoes with my wooden spoon. So once I'm done doing that, I'm going to throw in my chicken broth base. This is better than bouillon. Honestly, the best thing to ever be invented. I think it's better than buying the powder. I think it's better than buying the bottle. I think it's just better. So if you don't have this, definitely go grab this because it is a life changer. So after I let some of that chicken broth base kind of absorb into all of my ingredients in my pan, I'm going to throw in my spinach. I'm throwing this in at the end because it cooks way faster than everything else. I just need it to get wilted, and then I'm going to go in with my cream. You'll see that in a second. So now I'm going to throw in my heavy cream. After I throw that in, I'm going to mix it up, and I'm just going to let that absorb, get all the flavors mixed in well. And I'm also going to taste it because I want to make sure it's salty enough, seasoned enough, and all the enoughs. And then right before I put the salmon back in, I'm gonna throw in my actually this is pecorino cheese, but you can also use Parmesan. But I always have pecorino because I just think it's better. So I threw that in, and now I'm gonna throw in my salmon, and I'm gonna let that all mix in, dwell together, have a good time, you know? Now I'm going to add some parsley, reminiscing back to when I had my parsley plant. I shot this video about a month ago, and I had this parsley plant that was just barely holding on to life. It's November right now, so back then it was October, and it was dying, and now I don't have a parsley plant. And I remember how great it was to just be able to go pick up my parsley and put it in my dish. Can't do that anymore, but oh well. I added the parsley. I'm mixing it all in together, and you're gonna see my side in just a few minutes. So I push everything to the side, pull out my plate, and I'm putting some buttered herb spaghetti, just spaghetti with butter and parsley. And then I'm going to top it off with my salmon and some of that sauce, and you're gonna see some great shots in just a few seconds. But I just wanted to say, for the full recipe, go ahead to my website. It'll be linked down below, and check it all out. Rate this recipe on there if you could for me, and let the people know what you think. Comment down below if you like this recipe. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.